Hello, YouTube. This is the intake presented by Mike's Model Shop, and I'm Mike. Welcome back. This is my final on the 2023 NASCAR Group Build, hosted by Jeff at Jeff Model Garage and Fred Henry at West Georgia Rods and Customs. I want to thank them both for putting this on. It's a huge group. I love it. I'm going to build more models this year because it goes all the way through November 5th, I believe. So let's get into this here. This is the 1971 Richard Petty Roadrunner by Salvino's JR. First off, I wired it. I'd probably shorten them up a little bit. Give you a quick view here. I'll probably shorten them up a little bit next time. I'm not real fond of how that turned out, but once I got it in there, I wasn't going to take it all apart. I did do, I'll hold it up again. I got notes here, so I'm pretty slow. I got to read them. I did do the Salvino's JR decal and the water slide in the back so you can see them through the windows of the car. I thought that would be nice. A little tribute to the people putting a lot of time and effort into these model kits. I modified the window net. So there is a window net. It's just hanging down. I guess I should use a pointer. It's just hanging down here. What I did was I took the original net and I used tape, masking tape. Actually, it was the masking tape. And I put a few more rows onto that. And then I cut some of the original net off the bottom so it would fit down in there. And I put a little rod through the top. See if I can get that around here. I put a little rod through the top, right around in here. So it just looked like it had a hanger rod on there. Came out okay. I scratch built the seat since I have it held up here. I'll show you. I scratch built that seat. I showed it in another video. I probably would make some changes to that to shorten up the seat portion of it a little bit and bring the bolsters in a little more. I also, for the first time, did some seat belts. I got some 1/8" ribbon from the fabric store. And then I used the HVAC tape, the silver metal tape, and made all the buckles and the adjustable slides on it and that. I did do, I saw in the picture, there weren't many pictures, but I did see it, that it was riveted to the back roll bar. So I took a pinhead and put it in there. Made it look like it was riveted to the back roll bar. I also did the, see if you can see it right here, the ignition box. It's right down in there. I stood it up in there. They said to put it on the floor, but I stood it up because that's how it was in the car. One other thing I did that I thought was kind of cool, and it's really hard to get a shot of it. It's that steering wheel is wrapped in electrical tape, little tiny thin strips. I wove through there and wrapped around. I used a toothpick and my hands and got it up in there. So that's a lot of the fancy stuff I did. The bottom is pretty typical. It came out real nice. I like how it went together. Everything. I mean, the headers fit right into the rest of the exhaust pipes. I always panic over that. Try to make sure and mock it up, and those went right in. One thing I did have to do is the cross member under here, the blue one, the engine mounts to. I did have to hog that out so the bars slid through there and sat so the engine sat properly. That was the only real modification I had to make this model go together. I didn't use. I really like Petty Blue, and there's a lot of equipment blue, which is like the blue wheels here. It's supposed to be in there, and I didn't do it. I just like the Petty Blue, and so I went with that. Um, you got your gas tank and your battery in the back. I did do nothing fancy, but I did do the dull coat on the bracing of the gas tank versus the satin on the gas tank itself. Detailed up the battery a little bit, um, just to give it some interest, as people say. So I did after I decaled, I did use the pledge on the wheels so you can't see like the shiny decal. And I did a little Maltol or chrome pen. I actually use a different one, chrome pen, Flycy, on the hubs and the lug nuts just to give it some more interest. A little black washing here and there in the engine, and then the radiator up in the front here. Show up some of those details. Kit went together well. I really like it. I wish I had another one. Can't find them. They're all sold out. So, I'm gonna put this back together, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so I did polish the body before I put the decals on. I had a couple of little dust marks and stuff like that. So I haven't put a clear coat on this yet. I wanted to wait till after the video, and then I'm going to do a clear coat, just a floor polish. I'm scared to use anything else. Salvino says not to, so I haven't. But this thing sits real cool. Sits nice, looks neat. I did use bare metal foil. My bare metal foil is not very good. I mean, I literally put one piece on. It just came right off. And it just followed me out right off the car. I was like, wow. So I'm going to probably buy some new stuff. I'm always looking for different types because this was my first sheet I've ever had, and I'm having the same problems. I don't think it looks that great. But let's move on from that. I did come around here and taped off the front end to blacken out the grill. And on the outside, I did only a few mods, kind of, not even a mod, decorative. Taped off the front, painted it with my new airbrush. Yay. And it worked out great. I was very happy with it. These little headlight blanks, I didn't have a hole punch, unfortunately, and I saw Mark Bratson shows you how to use a hole punch. I have a can, and I didn't have one. I ordered one, but I don't have it yet. So I found that a brand new pencil eraser was the same size as what we needed, so I took a shot, and I put it on my cutting board, and traced it out on some Tamiya tape, and then I colored it in with a Sharpie, cut it out, and there you have it. It came out, I think, pretty good. The other thing I did do was I Flycy. I used a chrome pen and then black washed all the hood pins that are not the decals. These came out really nice. I was real happy with those. They look realistic, so it's good for me. And then you can you've seen the engine already, but not in the car. So it looks pretty cool. They build up so nice. I really like these kits. This took me a while, as I just kept, once I did the seat, I don't know, I just I just started going crazy with it. I just started adding everything. Not saying I'm gonna do it on every one, but it was kind of neat doing it. New experience. I was enjoying it. That's why my video took so long to get out. Sorry about that. I will have another one coming in the near future. I'm going to do a Dale Earnhardt number 3 from 2001. So I'll be doing a video on that soon. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you like it. See you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next video. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Take care.